Hey guys, today I am going to solve the 20 most important MCQs of ICS FSC Math Chapter 4. So let's start. So here the Chapter 4 is quadratic equation. These MCQs are very important for exams class 11 2023. So let's start. So here the quadratic equation second name is very simple. Second degree polynomial is the quadratic equation because in the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, it has degree 2, so it's also called as second degree polynomial. So here the next MCQ is x square plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0 is called a very simple question, is called as quadratic equation because it has second degree. The next MCQ is how many basic techniques are for solving a quadratic equation? Very simple. There are techniques. There are three basic techniques for solving a quadratic equation: by factorization, by completing square, and by applying quadratic formula. So here I'm going to remove the next MCQs. X is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a is called as quadratic formula. The next MCQs factorize x square minus x is equal to 2. Which option is correct? So here A option is correct because if simplify that, x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0, and x square I'm going to do the factorize. 2 ones are 2, minus 2 plus 1 will be minus 1, x square minus 2x plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. By common the factors x bracket x minus 2, we get x minus 2 and x plus 1 is equal to 0. Put x is equal to minus 1 and 2, so A option is correct. So here the next MCQ is here. If minus 1 plus square root of 3 iota over 2 is equal to omega, then minus 1 minus square root of 3 iota over 2. Very simple question. Here B option is correct because if you take the square of minus 1 plus square root of 3 iota by 2, we'll get here a square plus b square plus 2ab divided by 2 to the 4. Next value will be here. Minus 1 square will be 1, minus 3, minus 2 square root of 3 by 2 by 4. By solving that, we'll get the value here 1 minus square root of 3 iota by 2, which is equal to omega square. So B option is correct. The next MCQs in cube roots of unity, 1 plus omega square is always equal to 0. So they are always equal to 0. So A option is correct. So next MCQs, the product of all the three cube roots of unity is unity. That is omega cube is always equal to 1. So A option is correct. The next MCQs, this is also option is correct of 1 because omega raised to power minus 12 can also be written as omega raised to power 3 raised to power minus 4 because 3 fours are 12. So you can also write this because omega cube is equal to 1. I am going to discuss by omega cube is equal to 1. So I am going to put the value here 1 raised to power minus 4 because 1 is a value of constant, so value will be must be 1. So 1 option is correct of this MCQ. So omega raised to power minus 12 is equal to 1. So here I'm going to move the next MCQs. Product of all the fourth roots of unity is, that is 1 multiplied by minus 1 multiplied by iota multiplied by bracket minus iota. Very simple. Minus minus will be plus, iota multiplied by iota will be iota square, and iota square is equal to minus 1. So A option is correct. Very simple. Iota multiplied by iota minus 1 plus iota square is equal to minus 1. So A option is correct. So I'm going to move the next MCQs. Divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder is always equal to dividend. The next MCQs, when f of x is divided by x minus a is same as the value of polynomial f of x at x is equal to a. So A option is correct. The next MCQs, Find the remainder when the polynomial f of x is equal to x cubed plus 4x squared minus 2x plus 5 is divided by x minus 1. Very simple, you have to put the remainder x minus 1 is equal to 0. By putting the value, we get remainder 8. Put x minus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to 1 in function of f of x is equal to x cubed plus 4x squared minus 2x plus 5. X value will be 1. Put all values of x in 1. While solving that, we will get f1 is equal to 8. So remainder is 8. So A option is correct. So here I am going to move the next MCQs. Show that x minus 2 is a factor of f of x is equal to x raised to power 4 minus 13 x raised to power 2 plus 36. So here the first MCQ is correct, because if you put x minus 2 is equal to 0 in f of x function, here x value is replaced by 2. By solving that, we will get f of 2 is equal to 0. Must remember that if f of a is equal to 0, this is the factor theorem. So A option is correct. The next MCQs is here. In quadratic equation, x square minus sx plus b is equal to 0. If sum of roots is equal to minus b over a, then product of roots is always equal to c over a. So C option is correct. The next MCQs. If discriminant b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then roots are dash and unequal. A simple question. Then roots are will be imaginary and unequal. The next MCQs. If b square minus 4ac is a perfect square, then square root of b square minus 4ac will be rational. Must remember this. So here the next MCQs. The length of a room is 3 meters greater than its breadth. Here, if the area of the room is 180 square meters, find its length and breadth. So here the A option is correct, because let's suppose that I am going to explain this MCQs. Let's suppose that x is equal to breadth and x plus 3 is equal to length. So area is equal to length multiplied by breadth, x bracket x plus 3. By given condition, x bracket x plus 3 is equal to 180. So here by solving the by factorization, we'll get the value of x is minus 15 and x equal to 12, because area is always positive, breadth can never be negative. So we'll ignore the value of minus, we'll get the value of x equal to 12, which is breadth. Put x equal to 12 in x plus 3. By solving that, we get 15. So breadth is here 12 and length is here 15. So A option is correct. So I'm going to move the next MCQs. If x squared is equal to minus 1, then x is equal to, so here the A option is correct, because if x squared is equal to minus 1, just taking the square root on both sides, we'll get square root will remove, we'll get x is equal to plus minus, and square root of minus 1 is equal to iota. We get x is equal to plus minus iota. So A option is correct. So I'm going to move the last MCQs. This is the 20 last MCQs is here. The nature of the roots of the equation x squared plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Here is the first MCQs is correct, because if we comparing the x squared plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0 with ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we get a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, c is equal to 3, as discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. So by putting the values, we'll get discriminant will be less than 0, which shows that roots are measuring and unequal. So A option is correct. Thanks for watching this video. Also share this lecture with your classmates and friends so that they also have a benefit of it, and don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and you can also visit the playlist of this channel to learn more and more. Goodbye.